Okay, so I'm filming this with a little tripod-like thing. One of these things, but that one has an actual camera on it, and this one has my cell phone on it. I'm hoping it'll help me keep in frame better. But anyway, yesterday I wouldn't have been able to hold my camera because my arm was so swollen. I went to have my PET scan done. It was a PET CT scan. And when they put my IV in, I knew it wasn't normal because, like, they flushed it and it's like, they said, "Do you feel cold in your arm?" And I'm like, "No, I don't feel that in my arm, and I don't taste it or anything." And so I knew right there something was wrong, but she's like, "Oh, well, some people just don't feel the cold." And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. But I'm really soft-spoken, and it's hard for me to stand up for myself. And she was a little bitchy, so I didn't want to say, "Well, please redo it," or whatever, so, and piss her off. So I just stayed with it. And then when they put the actual radioactive sugar in, it was just like this much that they have to put in with a little syringe. And so the IV held up for that. And so thankfully we got the PET part of my CT scan. But when it came to putting the contrast dye in through my IV, it leaked out of my vein and into my arm, and my arm swole up like as big as it possibly could. Like, this is my normal arm. It's fat. And like, this one is my other arm. It's turning red, and like, you can tell it's a little swollen still. But it was like way worse than this. And so, yeah. And it was incredibly painful too. It still hurts, but it's not as painful as it was. But yeah. So that's what happened yesterday. Hopefully we'll get the results of my PET scan soon, so we'll know where we need to go with treatment and stuff like that. But yeah, just wanted to kind of update you. There was something else I was gonna say too, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. But yeah, just not feeling the greatest, because I couldn't sleep well because I was tossing and turning trying to get the right position for my arm, and I've been icing it on and off all since yesterday. I'm now on a steroid pack because just to help the swelling go down, and Medrol is all sorts of fun. Makes me sweat. It makes me angry. It ups my appetite a little bit, but that's also a problem with Marinol. So I've learned to stop eating when I'm hungry and just eat when it seems appropriate, which obviously, isn't working great either because I'm still fat, but I don't know. Just a bunch of things. But since I don't feel so great, I think I'm probably gonna end this video a little shorter than usual. And, I guess the moral of this story is, if you think something's wrong, you best speak up, especially when it's during a medical procedure. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say was how CVS sucks, because they called in my Medrol pack like literally before I even left the building. They called it in to CVS, and so we went to CVS, and they're like, "Oh no, that was never called in to us." And so we went back to the West Cancer Center and we talked to the nurse, and she's like, well, he called it in, but we'll write you a hard copy. And so we got a hard copy and took it to Kroger. We called CVS to make sure they didn't have it, and they're like, oh no, we're filling it now. So of course we told them to just back that shit out, and we just got it filled at Kroger instead, which Kroger can be iffy. It's not as iffy as it was, because now it's a bigger store. They tore down the old one and rebuilt the new one, so it has like a big pharmacy area instead of just like a little pharmacy window. So since then, Kroger's been better, but CVS is a whole drug store. So this is like what they do mainly, but nope, they rarely get it right or on time or anything. I hate having to use CVS. I really, really miss Walgreens, but my insurance is like, no, you can't go to Walgreens anymore. And I'm like, boo. So yeah, that's been my life the past couple of days. I hope everything's going great with all of y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.